Aerodrome, Aero, A-E-R-O, could be on the verge of pulling a 10x here. It is doing something extremely important in the charts right now, and we're going to cover it. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and leave a comment, share a ticker of a coin you want me to do a 2025 price prediction video on, and I'll do it. We are going to cover where Aero is at now, where could it head to, and where could it extend to in this 2025 altcoin season that could be just weeks away here. That's what we're going to dive into. And before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am just going to show you what I'm seeing on the charts based off the Stargate software here. And if you haven't already seen my previous 2025 blow off top altcoin videos, I've done coins like XRP, Root, Stronghold, Velo, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XLM, and so on. So link in the bio, I'll include that playlist so you can watch those. I'll leave the link in the bio if there's a certain coin that you want to go watch. So now that we covered that, let's dive into it. So straight out of the gate, we got Aero at 95 cents basically. So you're probably wondering what's on the screen. This is Stargate software, so let's run through it. So first off, we got the Stargate OG signals here, and that's the vertical green line is your prepare to buy soon signal. The vertical blue is your buy now signal. The vertical red line is your prepare to sell soon signal, and the vertical yellow is your sell now signal. Then we got the Stargate Fib forecaster on the right side. It takes a micro Fibonacci, which is the red one, a medium Fibonacci, which is the yellow one, a macro Fibonacci, which is the green one, and it automatically draws it on your chart. So as the price moves, the Fibonaccis will move with it. So no more manually drawing the Fibonaccis on your chart. Then we have the Stargate snakes. So as you can see here, this is the green zone. This is what I like to call the belly of the beast. This is usually the best times to buy or accumulate at bear market bottoms, and even better, more incredible of an opportunity is when we go below the belly of the beast like we did recently in April of this year. Then we have the red hot zone up here. When we get into the hot zone, or better yet, extend past it, that's usually a good time to take some profits off the table for potential bull market tops. And then we have the market structure ribbon here, which is a part of the snakes, where if we're green, we're in a bullish market structure. If we turn red, we start to head down and head into bearish market structure. That we have with the snakes as well too. So now that we covered that, let's dive into it. Aerodrome is doing something very important right now. We are breaking out of the belly of the beast as we speak. Even though this candle is not yet confirmed, this is a 4-day chart and we still have 3 days left for this candle to close. It's extremely important to see that right now we're breaking out of the belly of the beast, because usually when we get swallowed up by the belly of the beast, we tend to stay there for a while. And then when we break out of it, like we did back in September of last year, that brings us to a point where we can start to extend to the upside. So right now we could be getting early signs that Aerodrome is starting to break out of the jaws of the belly of the beast and head to extension levels that we can cover with the Stargate Fib forecaster. But for any reason, if Aerodrome were to fall back down, where does it absolutely need to hold in the immediate short term to head back up? I would say we have this 786 here, which is the medium fib, and then we have the red 786, which is the micro fib, and then we have the green 786, which is the macro fib, and worst case scenario, a retest at the bottom of the belly of the beast, which we have the market structure ribbon heading up that will act as support as well too. So if we were to fall lower, our first level we need to hold is 72 cents. If we were to break below that, we have 65 cents. If we were to break below that, we have 58 cents. And then last line in the sand for it to absolutely hold is the bottom of the belly of the beast, which is around like 47 cents at press time. And where does Aerodrome absolutely need to stay above, or we're going to see immediate price action to the upside in the short term? That's going to be hanging above this belly of the beast here, which is around 93 cents. We need to maintain above 93 cents. And if we can do that and Aerodrome sees more momentum to the upside, then our next level is going to be likely this 2618 breakout extension right here at $1.35. Then if we take this high that we had set in 2024 to the low that we had set in 2025, you have the 786 coinciding with that. So that's our key level to break above right here. This is our zone. So we have from $1.35 up to $1.48 for us needing to break above if we're going to see possible new all-time highs for Aerodrome in the near future. So if we can maintain above here and start to press up and break above here, hold as support and start to press higher, then it's likely we're going to head to our 2618 extension, which is around $1.88. So that will be our next level. And at that point, pressing up through there, That'll bring us to our 4236 extension, which is coinciding with this orange MA on the Stargate Snakes, which is also coinciding with a new all-time high, poking our head up above there. So if we can break above there, hold that support, and maintain here, it's very likely we're going to quickly head up to the bottom of the hot zone, which is coinciding with the 4236 extension here. Then at that point, if we can break into the hot zone, it's very likely we're going to see this 1618 extension get hit. On top of it, we have the top of the hot zone there as well too. So that's going to be a key level. And then we have a massive level up here, our 2618 breakout extension around $71, and we'll leave it at that for levels that we could extend to. So let's recap. Where we need to hold above in the immediate short term is basically 92.5 cents. We need to maintain above the belly of the beast for aerodrome. If we were to come back down, our first level is around 72 cents, our second level is 65 cents, our third level is 58 cents, and then our line in the sand is 48 cents. But if we can head up here, our first level or zone that we need to break above is $1.35 to $1.48. If we can break above there and hold, then it's very likely we're going to retest these highs back here from 2024 around $1.88 to $2. Getting above there will probably go right up to $2.60. And if we can hold there and have enough juice sauce momentum, very likely we're going to hit this 4236 extension coinciding with the bottom of the hot zone, which is around $4.40 to $4.60. So let's mark that. The $4.60 from current levels, you're talking about basically 5x. So 5x up to the bottom of the hot zone. If we can extend further and break into the hot zone from current levels, to the top of the hot zone, we have $8.62 to basically $9, which is basically close to a 10x. So a little bit shy than a 10x. So 10x up to around $9 at press time. If we can extend past the hot zone and we see aerodrome just go crazy with a volcano explosion up to our 2618 extension target of the macro fib, then we have $70 up there, which from current levels, we're talking about 73x. So 73x up to around $70. So you let me know in the comments, do you think we could hit that 5x? I think that's very possible. I even think that the 10x up to that $9 is extremely possible as well too. Aerodrome looks to be one of the strong ones right now in a sea of red. So 10x, I could definitely see that. As far as that 73x to $70, I'm not quite sure. We're gonna have to take a look at the market cap. Let's see if it's a possibility. So a 73x, we're talking, I don't know, that would bring it up to maybe around 50 billion market cap. Is it possible? It could, depending on where Bitcoin goes, the whole rest of the altcoin market, etc. But I mean, going up to that 10x, that brings it up to around 8 billion right now. And you have meme coins basically at 8 billion. You have Dogecoin at 25 billion. You have, let's see, Shiba Inu at 7 billion. So can it go to that 10x? Absolutely, in my opinion. But you let me know in the comments. So that's going to be it. That's where aerodrome's at now, where it could head to and where could it extend to in this alt season that could be weeks away here. And if you want me to cover a certain ticker, you let me know in the comments as well too. And if you wanted access to the Stargate software to get texted to your phone when those prepare to buy soons, those buy nows, those prepare to sells, those sell nows flash, or when we enter the hot zone or enter into the belly of the beast, or hit any of these key extension levels, then link in the bio, go to that beacons.ai/Stargate link, come down here to Stargate VIP group, join the waitlist, put your information there, and I'll reach out to you. I'll text or I'll call you. It's Rob at Stargate, just so you know when I do reach out, Rob at Stargate Ventures. So put your information there if you want to get kitted and suited up with those tools heading into this bull market and alt season, because at the end of the day, price targets are price targets. What if we head up and we go shy of a price target, right? And then we start to see that sell now signal come in, and you don't have access to tools like this to know that it's time to take it off the table, but you're banking on a hard static price target. You could watch it round trip right back down. So it's very important to know that price targets are just a roadmap. We can use them as a guide of where prices could go to, but at the end of the day, the crypto market is very much a momentum game, and that's what the OG Stargate signals measures. So as you can see, the buy now, we broke out of the belly of the beast, showing that we had momentum to the upside. But at this point, it said, sell now. We don't have the momentum, so we slammed down, and we actually went below the belly of the beast. And then we saw the buy now telling us that, all right, the momentum is shifting, went sideways, retested the bottom of the belly of the beast, and now we're testing the top right now, and we could be ready to break out. So it's very important to know when that momentum's starting to flip. So getting access to these tools are going to be so key. So like I said, beacons.ai/Stargate, link is in the bio for that. Join the VIP group. If you wanted to just get a demo right away and you wanted to get hooked up immediately, then book a demo and we'll get on a call and we'll walk through it. So that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in that Beacons for that. I'll see you guys in VIP, and I'll see you guys in the next video.